Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sandra Online TV. Tonight, the show is The Power of What, and I am your usual voice, Mrs. Arizona Toma Crispy Grams. We were on a series on financial management, how women manage their finances, but we have had challenges over a few weeks, and so we're not able to be on. However, we want to tell God thank you to be here tonight. It is not easy, but we are getting there gradually. So tonight, we are just going to talk across the table. I invited a lady, but try getting back to her this evening. I'm sure it's because of the weather with the fluctuation in the internet because it is raining in Liberia heavily. So the internet is off and on. But I am certain that she will be on next week. And we are going to be discussing the 30, the 30% quota that the women of Liberia are requesting for. We will have like two other women who are going to join the conversation to give our insight and tell us if it is possible. So tonight I am your usual voice, Mrs. Arizona Toma Grace Grams. We want to appreciate the management and team members of Sandra TV for holding on to the vision of Sandra Network and taking it higher and higher. We appreciate all of those that are following, that are engaging Sandra Network. We want you to continue. We want you to spread the message. We want you to get involved. So tonight, you are watching The Power of Her on Sandra TV. And this woman you see before your screen is Mrs. Arizona Toma Grace Grams. So this platform will seek to educate, inspire, encourage, motivate, and remind women of their role, their essence of being women. So the CEO of Sandra Network thought it was that we have a space as women where we discuss issues concerning women and we'll also remind women about where we've come from, where we are, and where we are heading. So sometimes when we discuss issues, to not feel, oh, we are teaching you or we are making you to feel like you are not informed or aware. We are just reminding you, encouraging you, motivating you, inspiring you that we can do more and we can even be better at what we are in our present stages. So that's what this show, The Power of Her, is all about. It's all about women because women have had tough times. Women have been faced with discrimination. Women have been faced with neglect. Women are faced with classism. Women are faced with so many situations. And so it is always good to have conversation concerning women. During the Father's Month in June, we were also motivating and encouraging and appreciating fathers. And so a father reached out to me. He said, "Why you people always, you know, promote Mother's Day, promote International Women's Day. And when it comes to the men, you people are silent, you people are quiet, you people know us and all of that." So I told him, I said, the women are presenting their conversation. The women are calling people around the table to discuss situations that are concerning women. So if the men want to be heard, if the men want to be seen, they can also do that. But most attention is given to women because of how we are marginalized, how we are being ill-treated, how women are being used as slaves, how women are trafficked. Some women are trafficked and they become sex slaves and all of those things. So many things that women are going through. So if the men are going through abuses, it is incumbent on you to tell your story. It is left with you to create the atmosphere for the conversation. So you will not blame women. Women fought for this thing. Women fought for our rights. Women fought for the United Nations to recognize us. And today, it is not 100%, but yes, we will get there. So we appreciate Samja Network for the opportunity given women. And so a few days ago, the House of Senate invited political parties to discuss on the elections law, the reform of the elections law. And so political parties were there, and some of the issues that political parties in Liberia had, they delivered, they expressed, and what could be worked on. And one of the sticky issues that took up time was the 30% quota given to women, that women should have their 30%, their 30 seats in the legislature, representative, senate. And so it was very sticky that the senators were saying the women are lazy, the women did not have interest in politics. Women started to get involved in politics when Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf became president of Liberia. So they shouldn't blame the men. And if we are talking about the 30 seats and making it compulsory, that means the women want easy route. The women want it easy. So if we say for example, in Margibi County, we have 5 electoral districts in Margibi County. So we will say um 3 seats are there for men and 2 seats are there for the women. Those 2 seats, they are only for women. So the senators were saying no, it is something we gotta discuss, and it's going to take a very, very long time. It's not something that they can abruptly agree to and make it a law. Even though others said that it was a law, but then the elections law, it was changed. So some senators said that the women said we have equal rights. The women also are involved in politics. So let them be strong enough, because these men were voted by citizens. So the women also can start to have their conversation and let them see what happened. So, it was just a back and forth, back and forth. And one of the senators, Senator Nugo, said something and I agreed with, is that the women they want it easy. It should just be like if we say 2 seats for Maggie B County for women, that would be it. One of the reasons, for me, I think it would be a lazy argument for us women to be pushing, is that these men are not stopping us. But most of us that are in political parties, most of the women are in political parties, we sit and allow the men to run the activities of the party. We sit and allow men to control and lead the various political parties that we are member of. We feel complacent when they attach that title to us. Oh, she's a cheerleader. Oh, she's a cheerleader for the women wing. She's a cheerleader for the community. She's a cheerleader for the district. That is not enough for women. You'll find out that most women will be in political parties, but they will be there and saying, oh, they are mobilizers, mobilizer cheer, mobilizer this. And those women are the ones that will be in the forefront of a campaign for these men. What will happen in a political party if a woman should say she's running to be elected as a chair for this political party? What will happen? But we give too much leverage to the men. So if we cannot get most of the positions in our favorite political parties, where you think we're going to get it? So most of the senators were saying, go back to your political parties. Let your political party create the environment for you. When your political party create the environment for you, then you can come out. But even within your party, it's being governed by all men. Then you saying you want a seat. Start with your political party. And this is an encouragement. This is a wake-up call. I got a topic here which we will discuss next time. Wake up, women. It is time for us to wake up. It is time for us to, when you tell somebody wake up, it means that person was sleeping. It means that person was taking nap. It means that person was not paying attention. It means that person was not available. It means that person is not giving attention. So as we approach the political season in Liberia 2029, I'm encouraging women to wake up. Wake up and pay attention to you. There are so many things going on that women need to get involved. Women need to take the stand. Women need to take the lead. Since Mother Ellie Johnson Sally left the stage, Lema Boy left the stage, who is that woman that have taken the stage to say, yes, she's motivating women, she's leading women, yes, she carry on? We thought the protein was in that position, but all of a sudden, I don't know what she is right now, because she also had a platform to present when President Joseph Numa Boakai became president. We did a background work, and she encouraged us that yes, she's taking this document to the president, that 30% of his government officials and ministers will be women. And women should have other opportunities in government, in private sector. We had a conversation with the Senate Pro Tem, Madam Yobli Kanga. Where that vision is today, I am yet to understand. I am yet to know what happened to it and where we are. So we need a woman who going to rise up and unite with me. We need a woman who going to stand firm. We need a woman who will not be full of classism, because most of these barriers stop us women from getting there. If you follow Mother Ellen Joseph Sirleaf, when it is time she's speaking to the elite, she speak according to the tone. When it is time she's speaking to the women that are in Waterside, that are in Sony Way, she speaks down to the level. But most of the women we are seeing in Liberia, they trying to get on a political stage, or they are trying to get relevance. We follow them on social media. They are classic. They are full of classism. They full of separation, marginalization. They choose the kind of people that they move with, that they work with, that they even respond to, that they even open themselves to. We as women, we don't need to do that. Women need to open up themselves and incorporate other women. So you can be from the village, but that woman has something in her. So you can be selling palm nut in the market, but she has abilities that you need. There is a mighty woman, a very strong voice in Margibi County. A woman living Bowman's Road in Kakata that will call money in the bush. That woman, she have not gone to formal school, but when that woman open her mouth to speak, you have to listen to her. Because while during Mother Ellen Joseph Sirleaf time, she had the adult literacy women, which most in rural communities benefited. They took advantage of it. And then they had the UN women where they used to go for trainings and things. That woman made herself available to workshops and training. And she was fortunate to attend International Women's Day. She was fortunate to travel. And so this time around, they see us that way you to get on it. You go to general ministry, they will drill you, they will tell you, oh, we don't have the power, oh, we don't have this. Oh. Before any time, those things were available to women. So this is a wake-up call for women. It is time for us to wake up and unite. It is time for us to start to teach and make other women to understand, and to make us to know our position, where we are, where we want to be, where we've come from. We had a former vice president of Liberia who was a woman. What did she do to keep the momentum that Mother Ellen Joseph Sirleaf brought to this country? What did she do to maintain that zeal, that love, that spirit that women had, that women's voices were powerful? Since Mother Ellen Joseph left the scene, we are yet to have a woman leader who's going to champion the cause to bring women to the spotlight. But you find out they are seeking their individual, you know, they are there for their individual, for themselves, their individual vision. So they should be healed, they should be seen. But if you are already a political leader, a female or a leader, this is the time to bring women together. Right now, women's voices are silent. Right now, we are nowhere. Where the women came us up and everything has died because of transparency, because of unity, because of the same classism that I said. It was the drugs. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. And the committee that put they say no to drugs, everybody want to be leader, everybody want to be seen, everybody wants the country to know, or people to know that yes, they had the idea, they brought us this. And all the women that are part of the Say No to Drugs, they are so classic. They feel so sophisticated and educated. So nobody to bring their ego down. So I will say in this public manner that because of their pride suffer us today, we are yet to hear the success story of the Say No to Drugs. If those women had united and stayed together and have one mind, one goal, and stick to the goal, stick to the vision and the mission of Saying No to Drugs, today, the story about the 19 million drugs case will not be something that people will be, saying around, creating their own story, because where there is no information, the people speculate. And so the 19 million drugs issue, we are all here speculating. And the reason for these things happening is because of those women that gather women in the ring, make us to leave from her bell. In the morning, we did not have breakfast, we did not eat. We say we are going to support this worthy cause. Just for them to come up with confusion among themselves. Just for somebody to say, you are not the one that started this. You are not the one that brought this vision. Yes, you cry. Yes, you are the one that made it cry, but you are not a technocrat to this thing. A whole lot of hollow battle. Today, there is no fitting report that the country have received. There is no plan that they have shown to us. Because what? Women, we have not gotten the vision yet. But like Ellen Josie Sharif, she's not going to use you based on your educational level or your educational standard, or how well you are educated. You can be well educated, but you lack wisdom. You can be well educated, but you lack motivation. You can be well educated, but you lack empathy. You can be well educated, but you lack discipline. So Madam Ellen Josie Sirleaf was looking for those attributes, those characteristics that she will see in you. That when she takes you, you will bring impact. You will solve problem. You will be a solution to her team. That's what Madam Josie was looking for. Most of the women leaders that we had at the time, they were not the educated women. But because Madam Ellen Josie Sirleaf came down, she went in the bushes, she visited counties, and she chose those women that had influence, made her successful. That every day Liberia will have to call her name whenever we are discussing the issue of women in Liberia. But they want everything to be done in Monrovia. They are the ones to be seen. They are the ones to be heard. Then why do we have other counties? Everybody cannot live in Monrovia. Everybody cannot be seen at one place. You go in the various counties, women are there making headways. Women are there moving and keeping the lights on. Women are in the various counties. A few group of friends, when they make their post on Facebook, all of them go and comment. They feel, oh yes, this is us. Mariah, you people in that Monrovia going to ANC with all of what you people are doing, we don't see the ability for women to have that 30 seat. It's impossible, because again, you people will be the same women to marginalize other women because they are not in your circle, because they are not your type, because they did not go to the school that you went to, because they are not lawyers, they are not sophisticated, they are not classic in their dressing. We need a woman with a vision. We need a woman with love, with empathy, with transparency, with sincerity. We need a true woman leader. That's how we're going to get it. Since Lema Boy, the women all Irish battleground gathered themselves and started praying during Charles Taylor time. And they went to the peace accord and the women chose Lema Boy to lead them. Lema Boy was not the one who started that prayer thing. She was not the one. But you have you ever heard those women trying to denigrate Lema Boy and say, oh, she did not know about this thing. She got there. She had forgotten us. She no longer look back. And since Lema Boy, nothing. We are just sitting down and pushing self-agendas. We are just sitting down and pushing our self-narratives. We need a national leader. We need a woman who will stand firm for every woman in Liberia. We need to be encouraged. This is the time to wake up. Let us wake up. We shouldn't wait 2029 before the women start fighting for space, start fighting for relevance. Oh, I've been in the party here since 1847. I've been here since nothing who will be wasting our time. We will still be behind these men. And we see some of the challenges that we are faced with. We are faced with financial struggles as women. The kind of money the men got, we do not have it, but we got women that have money. If we all can unite, if Arizona Grams in Magibi County wants a national seat, and women do not have the financial strength, and there are women in Magibi County, there are women in Masorado, in Monrovia, that have the financial strength, all of us can come together. We will support Arizona. People can come together. We will create programs to raise money for Arizona. The other people who are there, who are strategists, they will go there. The other that are there, that are good at propaganda, they are there planning. Arizona, this is why you will say, this is why we will run with, this is why we will go for. This is why we will release early morning tomorrow. Our press release will carry this. The journalists are females. They take their portion. That's their area. And those who are there with diplomacy and other things, they come, they tell you, say, oh, this is why you will say, this is how you will dress, this is what you will present to the people. Why are we coming together for? Why are we uniting? Because we want women. Because we want more women. The men are not stopping us. We agree that we are not been discussing, we are not part of discussion when it comes to politics. But remember, when Liberia was founded, women never had the right to vote. But when it came to making the flag of Liberia, they turned to us. The men couldn't put the needles and the threads together. And they came to us. And we made a flag of Liberia, a national symbol. Those men that are married, when they go home, the wife gave them counsel. The wife gave them water. They make the home warm. They make the home a place to relax their mental tension. Those women take care of them well because of a woman. So tonight, I am here to encourage all of us women. Wake up. You are not in Liberia, you are in the diaspora. You can also help women. All of you women that are in the diaspora that have interest in women taking part in leadership in Liberia, put yourself together. Support this woman. If you see her on social media posting things, comment, share her posts, encourage other people to follow her. Put yourselves together, group yourselves, and make your impact and send your ideas. This is what we need. Sometimes when I sit, this thing really trouble me. So after Mother Ellen Johnson Sirleaf again, we go back. We go back where women are silent, where women are there and doing nothing. We have the Mama Ability, who is a woman, Minister of State with her portfolio. She's there. What is she doing for women? What I am saying is to be holistic, not for you to be choosing few persons that you know and getting job, few persons that you know and make them comfortable. That's not what I'm saying here tonight. My point here is when you are in national office, when you are a head as a woman, it should be holistic. It should be every woman, every part of this country is feeling your impact. We're not going to feel your impact. We're not going to know and see anything and say, oh yes, this person is doing this. I watched the counselor, Reverend Dr. Pearl, when she visited our salon, and the superintendent of Nima County said, oh yeah, Mama Car, that's your girl. She's doing well. I mean, she really doing well. Doing well where? Because they're helping some of you with job and they're there supporting some of you. Where are we feeling the impact of Mama Car? Only a few people say, oh, you go to Mama Car, she help you, she do this for you. But we need a national goal. We need a national plan. We need a national support for women initiatives, for women empowerment. You go to our general ministry, they will not tell you anything. They expect you to run your own programs. They expect you to finance your own program. They expect you to do everything on your own, but what? You should call them. Then they will come, like we always say in Liberia, it's still a show. They should come and bring presenter. They should come and make remarks. They should come and the spotlight is given to them and say, oh yeah, the ministry general is doing that. For me, I said, no, I'm not going to do monkey work baboon job. I'm not going to work tirelessly looking for my own resources, struggling, writing people, knocking on people's doors. I have turned to be a baker. And then when I go to the ministry, I say no funding. But you get selective NGOs, you get selected women groups that you work with. The issue about the general ministry is nowhere to be heard and be seen. Since the government came to power, we have not had no national program or national issue concerning the general ministry like what used to happen during Ellen's time. We got others, they say coordinators. But you go to the coordinator, they are not even empowered, they do not have nothing, no resources. Where are we going? When they put you in a position, if you have passion, if you have love, if you are committed for change, you will see it. See what is happening now to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Whoever knew that Youth and Sports will get vacation job? We knew that Youth and Sports used to get vacation job because our one of those that benefited before from Youth and Sports when I was in 8th grade, 9th grade. I benefited from Youth and Sports vacational job. But since Mother Ellen Johnson Sirleaf time, everything stopped, cut off. But now they put a young person to Youth and Sports, Minister Colina Crow. See what that lady is doing to Ministry of Youth and Sports. She had brought the whole ministry outside to the people. And that lady make her tour and divided the counties and visited the county. Look, when you come to the people, you getting involved in it, you will be successful. You will be successful. Every night and day, my friend myself will go to the general ministry. We are not able to see our general minister. Check on Colina Crowd's page today. Just somebody posted, something about her that he like her, he want to have lunch with her and this and that. That lady make herself available just to have the opportunity to that. You know what she had done to that young man and the people that are watching and following him? That's just a simple strategy. If you move to the people, if you get to the people, if you interact with the people, if you have the relationship with the people, you will not suffer to get what you want to get. The minister of youth and sport, she had made herself so accessible to the young people. In Makibi County, the lower end, we have been marginalized. And so, Liberia and Forces Liberia, Tarados, they decided to go Facebook and explain the situation. You will not believe it. Cordelia read and she saw their post. She responded. Lower end of Makibi was not part of her tour, but she added them because citizens are crying, because citizens needs to be heard, because she feels that this part of the county or country, if she will not get to them, they will feel excluded, and what she wants to accomplish will not be. Right down the one, I think 3,005 and almost 8,000 plus young people apply. And the deadline, they have not even reached the deadline, they have to close it. So if Cardinal Crack can come, she's signing memorandum of understanding with Labor Ministry, with Liberia Telecommunication Authority. She's signing memorandum of understanding with them for support. What is the general ministry doing? That only fundings from outside the country will be waiting for to survive before this ministry survive, before we find ourselves in activities. The worst thing is the person who is there have been in general issues before. What will happen if you come down from your office and make your tour and visit the various counties and come up with a national plan and the people get involved and say work with everybody? This what will do this, what will do this. You're sitting in your offices, in your ministerial seats, and one president, Joseph Numa Baka, to do everything. He cannot do everything. He cannot do everything. That's why he put you there. That's why he chose you among the many that applied to be in that position. You were chosen. Female ministers, what are you doing? What are you doing for other women? What support are you giving to other women? But you find out when you go to the offices, the people who will talk to you nicely, who will treat you well, will be the men. Those who seeing women you are going to when they're not dressed and they feel you are not to their type, you are not to their level, they see you and they give you the don't care treatment. Some of them are special assistant to the minister you want to see. They will make it hard for you to see the minister. Then we say women support women. When I get tired telling you, there's a need for women to support women. There's a need for us to unite and support one another. There is a need to come together. We cannot let this thing slip from us. We cannot let this thing be destroyed. We cannot let this thing go under the drain. We cannot let this thing lost. Women suffer for this thing for too long for us to continue like this. You go ministries where women are HR. You try to have conversation with them, they don't even want to talk, but they are there. They say, oh, no job here, oh, no job here. Oh. But then they are bringing people and employing people. But then you, that woman that is there, you are not able to help another female. We need to work on ourselves. We need to wake up. We need to be sincere, women. We need to be sincere. I remember during my Ellen Joseph Sharif time, in my community in Rotterdam, Mrs. Martha Tano, she was a women community leader. That woman, she will call me, she will send for me to my house and say to me, I say, yeah, ma. She said, I want you to write the other one. I want you to do the other one. You're the one responsible to do this. She gave me responsibility. Though I was the youngest among them. From all these things, I started learning. I started learning. I started learning. I started, my eyes begin to open. I started getting understanding. They say the other workshop, she said we're going for the workshop. Don't you know, through that, through my community, because of that, I was able to represent my community to Moria City Corporation when Madam Mary Brown was there. I said the mayor. She and myself we interacted. I wish ERBC they still have those videos and things. Because I did not know that they were even on video when I went on campus. My friends were telling me, they say, oh, we saw you on TV, oh, you and Madam Bro. I said, oh, wow. When I tell them, I said, hey, Arizona, what I'm telling you? Because all of women who had a vision, they were looking in the future. It was not all about themselves and not about self-glory. It's about what women are doing in Liberia. What help can I give to my country? What can I do to transform this nation? That what the women were looking at, but nowadays, the women, they want self-glory. The women want themselves to be seen. They want to be heard, high. They are the ones should call a shot. They are the ones should choose who to do this, who to do that. We need to wake up, women. We need to wake up. So, wherever you are, find a time, find a place. Put women together, yes. You can be in your offices. I don't know the rules and regulations for your offices, but for your communities, organize women groups. Come up with a short policy. This is what we should do. This is what we can do. This is what we should do. Gradually, women start to take over. We start to take over. We start to take over. Don't go there and marginalize other women because they are not in your circle. They are not part of your fraternity. They are not this. They are not that. Most of the women in Moreover are because I live there. Organizations that we're part of. We try to come together. Once they do not see you riding a luxurious car, or you are standing behind a wheel, or you're not dressing as the way they are dressing, holding a kind of phone, they say, yeah, hello. But we will not get tired, we will not get deterred. Those things, they are physical appearance. What I have in here is what I'm looking for to use. What we want is for women to come together What we want is for women to unite. We have our group. We try to put the women together in Makibi County to have one voice. Because we find out the women in Nima County, the Nima women, they have one voice there. So the women from the upper part of Makibi decided we can't be divided. Let us unite. When they came at first, we saw that they were not sincere. But then again, we don't want to be too critical and technical. So our leader then said, let's agree and work together. And 2 times we hosted it in the lower end. It was very beautiful. We hosted them well. On Flag Day 2024, August 24, they said we're having meet and greet. It was not even planned well, no longer time. But we encouraged the women in the lower end to pay their contribution of $20 just for refreshment and transportation. And the women paid. And we went up on Makibi County. We had a wonderful time. That time my father just died, but I had to be there. And we had a wonderful time. So right there we decided, we said, oh, we'll come together to put our rules and regulations together, notarize it, go for our article incorporation, register the organization, and then we set up our board. We have our plan of action, our calendar of events. We have divided the entire Margibi County center coordinators facing all the areas that are part of Margibi County. We have a wonderful team, wonderful setup, interim leadership that will lead us to elections. So we said we're coming on a day to put our rules and regulations. And other person said, so I said, okay, the lower end will host there, but everybody come with $5. Go to the hotel and then just put in for drinks and pizza. Everybody eat, but everybody should come with $5. Everybody agreed. Then the other person said, we don't have computer. I said, okay, I got computer. The other person said, no printer. I said, okay, I have printer. And they agreed. We set up the date. Approaching to the date, the chairperson, the head for the organization that will lead us to election, she's saying her excuse. I will not be available. I'm very busy. The vice president saying her excuse, she will not be available. The treasurer, she will not be available. So I said, but the 3 important people that are supposed to be part of the Constitution Committee, if they will not be available, then I don't see us having a constitution. So we are waiting people. When you people are less busy, then we can all have a date again, replan. All of a sudden, we just want to go low. Those people had different intention, different thing. I'm talking about women not being sincere to one another. Only for us to realize that a woman, she's the chairperson for Pelete Party for Makibi County. After you have encouraged women, say, let's unite, let's come together. We have spent our resources, and this is this. Today, as we speak, we have our chat room. It's still open. Nobody have gotten back to us. So we're talking about women having seat that will make women lazy. If we want to have our seats, they see whether men can go, they campaign, and people vote for them. We got the ability, we got the strength, we got the will, we got the power. We can do it. We can do it. We need to work on ourselves. We need to ask ourselves if we are ready for this thing. Some people, they do not have love and passion for this thing, but they feel there is a benefit in that thing. They will go, they get there. When they get there, they spoil it. Money is in it, so they will get there. When they get there, they lack vision, they lack direction, and they just destroy everything and bring it down to nothing. Today, women want to encourage you. Wake up. Wake up. The zeal, the passion that Mrs. Arizona Grants got. We need other women to support this thing. We need other women to get on board. We need other women to work and make this happen and make it successful. And not for it to be for a season. Let it last. Even if Arizona is not there, if the protest is not there, it doesn't mean that because she's not there, so this thing will not be. Let it last. So we are calling on the women of Liberia to wake up. We are calling on the women of Liberia to take a stand, to have a voice and move. When we say we need this, it's what we need and we have it. But we cannot be there. You're doing it for one or two person. You're doing it for your sister, your auntie, your family members. Then you say you helping people. Then you say you got passion and love for women. You do not. It is not holistic. You are not sincere. You are not ready. And you are not a leader. If you want us in the various counties to feel your impact, reach out to us. Touch us. Get us involved. Make us a part of it. And not for us to be begging you. We should be begging them. Oh, women need it. We should be begging. We're fighting to go see you. We're fighting to go meet with you, to have meeting with you. We got other programs that we want to come up with in Makibi County. We need you people because you people are the ones that got the money. But when we try to reach out to you people, we cannot get to you. We're not waiting for 2029 for you to come knocking on our doors. And for me, I will not be a hypocrite. What I will not get now, 2029, you will not get it from me. What I will not benefit now, 2029, you will not get it from me. We still have time. It is not late. We need women participation to not be a secret. Let it be something that everybody will know about. Put their hands in it. Get involved. Let them be a part. If you give me responsibility and you make me a part of this thing, I have to do all that I can, my best to make it work. Because 2029, if you reach out to me, that means you just want something from me. And you will do the same thing again. If I give it to you, you will forget about me again. Nobody's stupid here. God gave all of our five senses. God gave all of our wisdom. So it is time for women to unite. Wherever you are around the world, make your impact. Make sure you are part of women groups. Support, unite, love, have empathy. Be sincere. Be transparent. And we know we are going to get there. We are going to get there because we are agents of change. Women are agents of change. Women are mothers. Women are game changers. Women are powerful. Women are stronger. Women are disciplined. Women, wake up. Let's unite. Let's be sincere to get this thing. Let's work together. You go look at in a Senate, how many women will get it? I think only 4, if I'm not mistaken. Dabla, Granke, my senator, Babolu Senator. I think only 3. And a protein. What are we doing? What are we doing? The people excuse is that we don't discuss politics. We are not part. We are not part of politics. It is time now we start discussing politics and being a part of it. When we go to our various political parties, I'm not here to be no cheerleader. I'm here to be Secretary General. I'm here to be Treasurer. I'm here to be standard bearer, or I'm here to be chairman of a political party or chair of a political party. Don't go there to take the peanuts because it is you they are depending on. They are depending on us. If we take statistics, how many women are in government places? The private sector only worse. We shouldn't even go there. Women do not have simple empathy or relationship to relate and to accept and to work with one another. The only way they can work with you, they smile with you when they can get something from you. That's wrong. Let's change the narrative and go back. Let's go back and plant on the mat that Madam Eddie Joseph Sherry used. That woman, once she sees the ability in you that you can do this thing, she see that potential in you, she's going to use you. She's going to make maximum use out of you. And we can do the same. It is time for us to support, work together, unite, call national conferences for women, not only for Morovia. Not only for Morovia, let delegates come from the various counties. The speakers for the national events. Let's use the local women. Send an invitation to that woman that is selling better boy in the market. The leader of the market in Margibi County, the superintendent. Tell her, say, oh, you'll be speaking on the other topic. Make use of the women in the various counties. Not everything in Moravia, then you go send for a speaker way in America. Use the people that you have on the ground. Let them get involved. They are better representative to represent you and to motivate and encourage the women to participate and get involved. Tonight, I want to say thank you all for following. This is just a wake-up call for women. The following week, we're going to have hot topics and we're going to have other guests that we're going to bring on. I am your usual voice, Mrs. Arizona Thomas Grisby. You are watching The Power of Her. This is Sandra Online TV. Share the video, like the video, get involved, spread the information. Women, we can make it. All we need to do is to wake up. Wake up with love. Wake up with entity. Wake up with sincerity. Wake up and unite. Wake up and stand firm. Wake up and get involved. Wake up and make your presence felt. Thank you all for following. Continue to follow us every Thursday, same time. Continue to spread the message. Follow us also on YouTube. We are also on YouTube. Follow us. Follow us on YouTube. And let's carry Sandra TV. Wow. Let's support Sandra TV. So many things we're going to come our way and we're going to reach out to you. Thank you for those that are commenting. Thank you for those that are following. Thank you for being a part of this program tonight. We appreciate you. Let's continue to spread the good news. Tell that woman saw you, wake up. Tell that woman working with you, say wake up. Tell the women in the church to wake up. Tell the women in your community, wake up. Let's go, women. We cannot let this thing die. We cannot go back to the old days where we suffer, where we strive. to make our presence, to make ourselves relevant. This is his time. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to those that are working in the background. We appreciate everyone. We love you. Continue to follow Sandra TV. I am your host, your usual voice, Mrs. Arizona Thomas Grace Grants. This is a show, The Power of Four, and you are watching Sandra TV. See you next week. Bye bye. Thank you for following Sandra TV. Bye bye.